to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hurricanes about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Scanning the field, it's Burks. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
Complete in the middle. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first.
Touchdown, Bobcats! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Canes with a long... Oh, after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Marks. Snags it over the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to pass. It's Marks. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quick completion to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's going to bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing.
It's a running room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just going to keep it after the snap. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak.
Hey, he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. Although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, man.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This time he's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Marks. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's going to run it. Quarterback's got the first. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They're working that left side. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll try to move on from that 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 12. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Circle, Spinderella, put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. And the Canes are on the move. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Hand off from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar.
It's a seam wide open! And tackled there by the defense. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Burks. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Terrell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the...
Got some room under the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. To the air, it's Marks. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. And the returner will be dragged down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. We'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Marks. Gets it out fast.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Makes the grab. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Canes have this offense rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Touchdown, Canes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Burks. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial up, maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Vasquez. Quick step and go. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
That's how you end a football game. Nice job. You put the ball in your best player's hand. Let him go make a play. I know he runs out of